Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have done, like, honestly this has been one of my highly requested videos ever, and this is an updated brow routine. I literally loathe doing my brows. They just take so long to do. I'm so picky when it comes to them, but I've finally found a way of doing my brows that I'm actually really obsessed with. I literally love the way they look, kind of the arch that I have, just the colour, the products that I'm using, well, the product that I'm using, and I have a top tip secret that I will tell you if you watch on, and honestly it's a lifesaver when it's come to my brows. I don't even know how I came to find this tip. I think I was just messing around and I just thought, oh wait a second, let me do this, let me try it, and I did, and it worked. So yeah, I was just messing around and I came across it, but it's honestly the best kept secret I think I've ever had. Like, everybody always compliments my brows and I'm always like, haha, I've got a secret, and they're always like, tell me, and I won't. I'm like, you wait until the video comes out. So yeah, so this is basically how I do my brows. I use one brow product and one secret product that you will find out. Before we get into this video, please make sure that you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and yeah, let's just jump straight into it. First things first when it comes to my eyebrows is tweezing, plucking them. I prefer plucking my own eyebrows. I literally just take all the loose ones from underneath and my monobrow, and that is literally it. I do not try and shape them any differently. You know, I just let them live their life, and then when I need to pick the ones that are kind of going astray, then I will. But first things first when it comes to my eyebrows is the brush. I absolutely love this brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's the number 14. It has the smallest kind of little eyebrow brush, and then you also get a spoolie on the end. So I just brush through my brows, kind of taking it up and then out. And they already look thicker. As soon as I brush them, I can already see the shape easier and like better. Now I like to take my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown. That is literally my favourite shade and my favourite brow product. As you can see, I'm like nearly out. So I'm just gonna scrape a bit off and pop it on the back of my hand. Now, Dip Brow Pomade is actually quite a thick product for your brows. I find anyway, I find it can, once I've applied it, sometimes it can clump up, it can get a little bit like chalky. I don't know whether that's because it's dried out a little bit, but this is the trick and this is the top secret that I like to do with my brows. Some people are gonna say that's not good or you shouldn't be doing that. I honestly, like, it just makes such a difference with my brows, and it's something that I use on my brushes all the time, so I feel like how can it not be good? It's just my way of doing it and I just love the way it looks, so I'm gonna carry on doing it. But all I do is dip my brush in a little bit of makeup remover. So this one is the Pro Hygiene Collection Makeup Spray antibacterial one, and I literally just dip my brush into it and apply a little bit of that into the pomade. So I will literally dip my brush into it, and then I'll stamp a little bit on my hand so we don't get loads of it in there. But then I'll mix it in like that. And you see, like, you're starting to get a softer effect with the brow pomade. It's not as dark, it's a little bit less intense. It kind of gives you more play to like move around with it. It doesn't dry so quickly. And that is literally what I use. I use the bits here. So when I start to run out of the product here, I'll take a little bit more of this, I'll dip my brush back in, and I'll wait until it's the shade that I want it to be, so it's kind of soft brown. And then I'll start underneath my brow, around here, and draw a line underneath to shape it out. See how it's just such a much softer colour? It just makes all the difference. And you actually find you use way less product when you do this. So now I'll start bringing the brush up into my brow and start moving that product in. Just like lightly brushing through. I don't mind it being dark from like this middle bit and around, but I like to keep this bit very soft. And now I'll go over the top of my brow and make that nice arch. I like to do an in-between of an arch and like a rounded shape. I like to go somewhere in the middle. And then I'll bring it all the way around. And down. So now we have like kind of a shape that I can work with. So I'll just build up on that. And then for the front section, I'll turn my brush so it's kind of pointing like up instead of to the side, which is that way. So instead of pointing to the side, I'm going to twist it so we can do little feather strokes up. And I'll start to just pop a few little hair strokes in. Like that. I like to use my matte concealer from NARS and it's in the shade medium 1, and I just like to take it on this BH Cosmetics like little concealer brush, and I don't carve out any of this unless I've gone wrong. I will literally just carve out the tail end underneath to sharpen it up. And then once I've carved out the brow, my favorite brow gel in the whole entire world is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. It's the best thing ever that I've ever used. You have to apply quite a lot. So I'll apply, like I'll dip the brush in, apply to the front of the brow, dip the brush in, apply to the middle of the brow, and around. So then I'll start to brush this section up and then this section back. So up so you can see the hairs, and then back and around. Honestly, your brows will stay in place all day. So then after I've done my brow gel, I can kind of see some areas that I could go back in with a little bit of pomade once it's dried off and just kind of perfect them a little bit more. It's just in this section here. And that is literally how I do my brows. Alright guys, that's it for my updated brow routine. I hope you did like the top tip and trick that I showed you. It is literally my secret that I've just shared with the whole of my YouTube platform, but it's fine because so anyway, you can follow me on all other social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. It's all Amy's Makeup Box. I've made it really nice and easy for you guys to find me. So until next time, I love you guys and I'll see you soon.